Let us create a new document either by clicking on File menu and this new, or simply pressing Ctrl+N on your keyboard. So this dialog box will appear. Let's set the width and height to 2000 by 2000 and set the resolution to 300. Make sure your background color is white. So let's create a new document. So here is our new document. Now I will be adding a nice background to it. I will be using gradient adjustment layer and change the style to radial. And let's make it reverse. And I'll be changing this black color to something off-white. I think this color looks good. This gradient looks good. I'll do a little adjustment and make the scale to 150. Something 150. So this looks good to me. Now I'll bring my subject over here. Here we have. So let's separate this subject from our background. For that I am going to use select tool and select the subject. Here we have. After the subject is selected, I am going to mask it out, and let's right click on the layer and make it convert to a smart object. So here we have. Now let us select to this rectangle marquee tool and change the style from normal to fixed size and set the width to 5 pixel and height to 2000 pixel, and let's click on this subject like this. So here we have a selection made which is of 5 pixel width and 2000 pixel height. By doing so and selecting our layer, let's press Ctrl and Z on your keyboard to duplicate the selected part. So here we have. After selecting the duplicated layer, this layer 1, press Ctrl and T on your keyboard. So this will activate our transformation tool, and after that, by clicking on this transformation bar, just drag it. Make sure you press Alt key on your keyboard with Shift key like this. So here we have. Let's press enter. So after that, go to filter, something distort and polar coordinate. So here we have. Let's select rectangle to polar. It's minimized to see how it looks. It looks like this. Click OK. So bring this layer beneath the subject layer over here. Now let's make a little transformation, adjusting the size according to our subject. So it looks like this. Here we have. Now let's select the layer and click on this mask. Make sure your brush tool is selected with black as your foreground color. Let's toggle it and let's paint over the parts which we don't want, like this. So we have. Let's remove this part too. So we have it here. So let's give it a finishing touch. Let's add a layer over it under these two layers, and let's click on this brush tool, right click over anywhere, and let's change the orientation or angle of the brush and select the soft brush tool. Change the angle again, and let's increase it, and let's put a shadow over here. This. And make sure your flow is set to 11 or something 24 pixels. Let's Ctrl Z and just tab it again. Yes. So here we have. Let's bring the shadow a little bit taller. So here we go. It's good to go.